Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're studying chapter 9, the most confidential knowledge. Now we're going to study verses 16 through 19. I have entitled it...
Wait. I just remembered what the word was that lady started saying. Because he told everyone he had to chant one round a day. And she'd go, you run to Rookerboo, you're going to chastise me because I didn't do my round today.
Can we get back to Bhagavad Gita? Okay. So this particular episode here, Krishna explains who and what he is. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "But it is I who am the ritual, I the sacrifice, the offering to the ancestors, the healing herb, the transcendental chant. I am the butter and the fire and the offering. I am the father of this universe, the mother, the support, and the grandsire. I am the object of knowledge, the purifier, and the syllable Om. I am also the Rig, Sama, and Yajurvedas. I am the goal, the sustainer, the master, the witness, the abode, the refuge, and the most dear friend. I am the creation and the annihilation, the basis of everything, the resting place, and the eternal seed. O Arjuna, I give heat, and I withhold and send forth the rain. I am immortality, and I am death personified. Both spirit and matter are in me." So this section is like a preview of what we're going to hear in the next chapter. In chapter 10, we will learn 81 vibhutis. Vibhutis are special material potencies that represent Krishna's power. So everything Krishna said in this section, he's indicating to you that these things have their significance. They have their specific potency, which comes from him. So any Vedic ritual, it originated with Krishna. Sacrifice. And of course, what sacrifice do we do? What is that? Chanting the Hare Krishna. It's called Sankirtan. You deal with healing herbs, yes? Now, recently, somebody was asking me, do you also do Ayurveda? You do a mixture, right? You do mixture of Ayurveda and what, Chinese? Yes, my godbrother, Charudas, he told me that you are treating him. So I wasn't sure if you also did Ayurveda. So you know about this. Certain things, for certain diseases, you use certain herbs. So where does that potency come from? Comes from Krishna. The transcendental chant, yes. The Hare Krishna mantra is Krishna. When we offer the butter in the fire, that butter represents, it's part of Krishna's potency. That fire sacrifice, that's also Krishna. And what's being offered? This was also mentioned in chapter 4, same thing. Krishna is the father of this universe. Even if you take it from the material aspect, like sometimes Lord Shiva, we mentioned this last week at Radha Raman, how Lord Shiva is the material father. but Lord Shiva is getting his potency from Krishna. Krishna is the mother. Yes, we talked last week about Mother Durga. But Mother Durga, who is she the external shadow of? Srimati Radharani. And Radharani is simultaneously one and different from Krishna. And the support, everything in this material world, we learned in chapter 7. What was that as pearls are strung on a thread? What's keeping this whole material cosmic manifestation going? It's Krishna. Because Brahma creates, Shiva destroys, but who maintains? Vishnu. So everything is maintained. Just like this house, this family. Who is maintaining this family? Krishna Kumar, working hard to maintain this family. But he gets his strength from Krishna. All right. Krishna says, I am the object of knowledge. We will learn about that in chapter 13. We'll hear more about that. In other words, you're getting knowledge. Where does it end? What's the whole purpose? The purpose is to find Krishna. Anything that's purifying, it comes from Krishna. And Krishna is that thing. Any impure thing that comes in contact with Krishna gets purified. And no matter how contaminated a thing is, Krishna himself doesn't get contaminated. Like what? Like the sun. The sun does not get contaminated, even though it's purifying a whole place of contamination. The sun is so powerful, so Krishna. And of course, all the Vedic mantras begin with Om. And that syllable Om is 3 letters. A-U-M. A stands for, U stands for, M stands for. Krishna Kumar, you pass your examination. So Krishna's the goal. As it says here, the sustainer. Krishna is the master. He's known as Rishikesha, the master. He is the witness. How is he the witness? He's Paramatma. All right? He is the abode. Because this whole material cosmic manifestation, who actually created it? Krishna. The spiritual world that was created by Lord Balaram, who was an expansion of Krishna. The refuge, yes. If Kamlesh was here, he would tell us we have to what? Surrender to? Yes, so when you surrender, you're taking refuge. And again, why is Krishna the dearmost friend? Because he's in your heart. I mentioned that at the beginning. That's why Krishna is the dearmost friend. He's in your heart. Krishna is the creation, and he's because Brahma and Shiva get their abilities to create and annihilate because of Krishna. They're not independent. We should never think they are independent. In the Bhagavatam, when Arjuna returns to Hastinapur, having been in Dwaraka, and he witnessed how Krishna left the planet and how all the residents of Dwaraka were annihilated, Arjuna then related everything to his brother Yudhishthira. And then Arjuna said, I have this Gandiva bow, but because Krishna has left, it's useless. I tried to protect Krishna's wives, but some cowherd men stole them. Actually, it was Krishna. It was Krishna and Balaram, but Arjuna didn't know it. Arjuna was saying, I've done so many amazing things, but now Because Krishna's disappearance, I don't have anything. Without Krishna, I'm nothing. The basis of everything, the resting place. Everything is either Krishna or Krishna's energy. There's nothing else. Everything is Krishna's energy. The eternal seed. Yes. Without seeds, nothing's going to, you need seeds. I give heat. Yes, the sun. Those of us who chant that Gayatri mantra, the sun gets its power because of Krishna. Again, even the sun is not independent. Indra, he's in charge of the rain, right? But Krishna told Indra the day of Govardhan, Indra, you get your power from me. And when I see somebody's puffed up, I drag them down. So Indra, you can go on and be Indra, but don't be puffed up. Remember who you work for. You work for me. You get your powers from me. I am immortality, yes. The soul is eternal. Where does that potency of the soul being immortal? It comes because we're part and parcel of Krishna. And how is Krishna death personified? Yamaraj is his representative. And it also says how Krishna says, probably in the next chapter, yes, Mrityu Sarva Haras Chaham. Those who don't accept me as Krishna, they will be forced to accept me as death. So everybody is going to meet Krishna, either Krishna as God or as death. Both spirit and matter, yes, all energies come from Krishna. And that we will learn in the next chapter, in the Chatushloki. Aham sarvasya prabhava mattak sarvam pravartate. Krishna says everything comes from. All right. So next time we'll finish the chapter. We're out of time. Everybody chant the Maha Mantra.